That's you. That's how dumb you sound.
Okay, hello. Sorry, I had to set my camera up. I didn't want to use the my phone camera because that's not really helpful. I will be losing tracking though every time I show something on my camera because I have to reach all the way across my desk to do it. But the reason I'm doing that is because something arrived in the mail today that you guys wanted me to buy, so I might as well show it off since you basically paid for it. I think it was like Glaze gave me like $30 like months ago for it. And they're not here to witness it. Oh well. They'll have to see it later. Thank you for the 10 stream streak. Holy shit. Thank you, Kate. Once again. Whoa. Wrong pipe on the water. Caught up on your algebra. Keep chugging. Keep churning through it. You can do it. You're almost there. You're almost there. Okay. Okay. So, yeah, I got something in the mail. And I had to set the camera up super fast. And then we're gonna model after I show this off. So, let me open my phone so I'm not dead. There we go. Let me check to make sure the tracking is actually working. It is working. Yep, okay. I've been having some weird issues today. I had to restart my whole setup again because Bluetooth just was not functioning. I don't know why. It was weird. It was working earlier. I'd been using Bluetooth while I was on my bike because I did my exercise bike before this, and then I ran. I kind of hustled to get to be able to stream today, kind of. But I also sat on my bed a lot after I showered, so which is just something I end up doing every single time, no matter what. I'll get out of the shower and I'll just be like sitting on the fucking bed and like doing absolutely nothing. Wasting time. Anyway, we're gonna go over to I think it's this scene. Wow, wow. Enough dancing. Enough of this silly nonsense. I think I've got the camera in this scene. Let me check. Sorry, I'm gonna be not tracked a lot while I'm doing this, which sucks, but there's not really any other way to do it. There is a way, but I set it up so quickly that I don't have time because I don't want the background to be all the mess of my shelf and bullshit. Let's see here. Where the fuck is it? Movie scene. Come on. Okay, I don't want this to be on my screen. It's pissing me off. We're gonna go over here before I start freaking the fuck out. Let's see. I can't find any of my scenes. Here, this is the scene. Okay. Video capture device isn't plugged in. That's right. That's the one thing I didn't do is plug in my capture card. Okay, there we go. Zoomed in bacteria. You buffoon, you absolute fool. Can't believe you would be like this. I can't believe this. It's blank. Hold on. Oh, it's set to composite. We just switch it to HDMI. There we go. That's my wall. You like my wall? Look at my big blank wall. Okay, so I got a package today in the mail. Your package came, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, okay, whatever. And an email was like, guess what? Your thing has arrived. And I was like, what? It had been telling me that it was shipped and stuff, so I knew it was coming, but quite tubular. So I don't know. I just was like, I don't know. I don't have any. Let's see. How do I lead into this? Let me do a proper intro. Let me turn my brain on and cycle into a proper intro instead of a fucking stumbling like incoherent mess. So a few months ago, you guys wanted me to buy this plush because I just like had seen it and I was like, I'm not really interested in buying it myself because it's like whatever. But then like Glaze gave me like $30 in bits or some shit. And it was like, you need to buy this thing. And I was like, well, okay then, fine, sure. And it's yet another piece of Rebecca merch. Yet another. I've got so many fucking pieces of fucking here. Hang on a second. I gotta shut up. Forgot that's open. Cannot have the window open while streaming. It's yet another fucking piece of Rebecca merch. And I was like, what the like, I do not need more Rebecca merch. And, but now I was obligated to buy it. And so I did. Because I was like, well, fuck it. Okay, I might as well buy this thing. So months go by because it's one of those things where it's a custom order, and it was like a special edition one. It's a special edition one too, and you'll see what I mean when we take it out of the box. Oh, this person just went offline. That's unfortunate. I was hoping I could raid them later, but they never raided anybody. They really should raid more people. It would be kind of nice. Anyway, months go by and I don't hear anything about it. I'm like, where the fuck is it? And then all of a sudden I get this email and it's like, hey, this thing is coming today, or this thing has just shipped. And I'm like, what the fuck? Okay. Like out of nowhere, just the other day. And I'm like, all right, okay, well, guess I'll watch for that. And boom, bang, it arrives today. It is here. It has arrived. And now we will see what it looks like. They do take forever to arrive. Well, yes. All right. I haven't taken it out of the box. I opened the box, did not take it out. So, I need to see what it looks like. I can't see shit. I will not be tracked. I'm gonna make myself smaller because I'm not gonna be tracked for this. I'll just sit down here. You can see me like idling. In fact, maybe I'll even go like off the screen or something. But I'm not going to be tracked for this because I'm too far off out of the range of the camera. This is what it looks like. This is what it looks like. The box there. Oh, I forgot to take my address off the box. Fortunately, you aren't seeing it anyway. So it came face down in the box, or at least I opened it face down. Oh, I just realized you're seeing a flipped view. You're seeing a flipped view. That's funny. Oh, look at the fucking reflection of the light. How do I do this? I'm stupid. How do I do this? I need to focus for half a second. There we go. Okay. It's always about focusing with this shit. Transform, reset. There we go. Okay. There. Now you're seeing what I see. Okay. That's what she looks like from the front. U2's collectible. Fucking goofy motherfucker. She's huge! She's as big as Trudy. I don't know where the fuck she's gonna go. You have to go up on one of my shelves. I'm running out of shelf space. It's getting ridiculous. I have like more plushes coming and shit too. Just gonna make this even more difficult, but we'll figure it out. There's this fucker. Ugh. Look at this motherfucker. Fucking tag there. Yeah, Cyberpunk. It's got the lot of bullshit going on. Duh. It's got that stupid U2's face. Big stupid freak. Ooh, she's like fucking soy pogging. Really don't know where to put these guys anymore. I'll be real. Why did the camera die? Oh, the camera did not connect to the battery and died. That's cool. Epic. Oh, I never turned the fucking power on. I have the camera plugged into the outlet for my lamp, which means it's connected to the light switch. So I never actually had it plugged into the wall, but that's okay because it lasted exactly long enough for us. Now it's really dark. I don't know, why is it so dark all of a sudden? Kitty, no eating the back. No, no. Sorry, I had to take care of that immediately because she will eat the bag. Why did it become so dark now? Oh, is it because I think the sun went behind a cloud and that's basically it. That's crazy. Anyway. Your Bubsy didn't have that, the face. You choose closed eye thing. Oh, yeah, I don't know. They change it depending on what people want. I guess they wanted her to have like a fucking goofy soy pog face. Anyway, I'm gonna turn off the camera now and switch over. We're not doing any doles. It's an off day, so we don't do doles on off days. We just get straight to work because work is where it's at. This is where we left off, pretty much. I mean, not quite. So I added eyeliner. I added some eyeliner on her. Where's the? Oh, there's the UI. I added eyeliner because I realized it would be really easy to just extrude from the edges of her eyes to do the eyeliner. So I went through and did that. It's like actually ridiculously easy to emulate what I drew with this stuff. Look at all that progress. So much progress today. I do still have to work on her hair though. It's not the right shape yet. So we're gonna be fucking with that for a while. And then after we do the hair, we have to give her shoulders because she doesn't have shoulders on this model. And she's also too short. It's cute. It's cute proportions, but she actually has to be taller. We're gonna take this part of her torso and move it up and give her like hips underneath this. It's like several different sections. So you got like the upper torso, the lower torso, and then we're gonna have hips that are gonna be in here. So we're gonna have like 3 different sections here. We're gonna reformat the lower torso area a little bit. Because like technically this can be the same part, and that's fine. But for this particular purpose, I think she needs to have a longer torso, which is gonna make her legs seem shorter. And I kind of do like how short her torso is compared to her legs. But her legs also have to change shape a bit too to match the drawing a bit better. I don't want to lose every unique feature about the design though, so I don't know how much I'm gonna modify it to fit the drawing. Chromatic. New updates will let you change the color palette of the Game Boy games. Now you're talking about like the handheld little like Game Boy device you've got, because I think you mentioned it a couple times. I cannot recall it. I don't remember these things off the top of my head very well. Them Game Boys. I could have sworn I used this Windows 96 album for something at one point. Love how the fucking album cover is just like the same shit as fucking Floral Shop. Same checkerboard. We love the stupid fucking checkerboard. I love checkerboards. One made out of metal, only plays Game Boy and Game Boy Color games. That's funny. That's crazy. Boy, oh boy. I don't know if I'm gonna do any Aeros rigging today. I did talk about wanting to do that, but I think that might be a next week thing. Now that like I've kind of got my head around the rig a bit better about how this rigging shit works. I would also kind of like to make this real first a little bit. I'm gonna have to do a little bit of UV mapping for this to make the fishnets work. I'm probably gonna draw like one fishnet texture and then like just repeat it a million times. And that's how it's gonna be, that's how it's gonna work. You can't find a loose copy of Mario Tennis on Game Boy Color because you have it in Japanese, but it's hard to play when you have to do specific challenges. You can't read, sorry, I'm reading that, I'm not quite parsing what it says. A looping texture just added, that's exactly right. Exactly right. Wow, wow, wow. Gosh. I don't have a whole lot to talk about right now today. I kind of just got up and like was like, I didn't even think I was gonna have time to work out today because my stupid laptop was freaking the fuck out and not letting me like connect to the Wi-Fi. I shut the Wi-Fi off when I stream and just go straight through Ethernet because I don't want to have the stream interrupted because I'm on Wi-Fi. I don't trust my neighbors not to play like loud music or some shit and have a big ass magnet blasting the Wi-Fi signal to shit. So I shut my Wi-Fi off, and then like when I go to reconnect it when I'm in the living room, sometimes it just does not fucking work. And it's really annoying. Thought I wasn't gonna be able to, but eventually I restarted Device Manager and I got it to work, but after a lot of yelling like a freak. Essay work. Is you typing? Surprised by the Friday stream? I did say I was gonna do one. You just didn't believe me. You just didn't believe me. You guys don't believe me when I say I'm gonna do a Friday stream. Nobody believes me. Ooh. I'm trying to get better. I need to be a little bit more reliable about these things. I know I'm reliable about like the weekday ones most of the time, just not this week. Part of the reason I'm doing this in the first place is because I like cucked you out of the Wednesday stream. Oh, there's Neon Divide tonight, by the way. There's Neon Divide tonight. It is happening. I thought it was going to be on a several week break, but I just misheard. I misunderstood, but I think it was like a specific person was going on a break and not like the whole thing. Wasn't here for most of the week. Yeah, you're so busy. I mean, you've been hustling. You're catching up though. Here, I'm gonna do something. This fucking guy is really fun to watch. Doing his dumbass little robot thing. And you don't have to know anything, just watch what he does, and that's it. That's all you gotta fucking do. There's a bunch of characters that'll come up and he'll just mess with them. That's what he does. He plays a little robot guy and he just messes with people, and everybody is playing a character, and his character is that he's a little robot guy that messes with people. And that's all you have to know. Only your vacation time this month. I don't have to work until the first week of March. Oh. It's crazy. Oh god. Oh, the first week. Oh, because oh my gosh, you to study. That's fucked up though. I mean, at least you're furthering your educational opportunities. You're trying to become an X-ray tech, right? I think that was what you said. Fuck, I feel like the entirety of the hair should just be like Mark Sharp. Looks horrible whenever I do that though. Where is this shit? Not here? Oh, it needs to be in like this. Mark Sharp. Nah, there's some parts that could stand to be smooth still. Radiographic technician, yeah. That's a hell of a lot better than the chef shit. So it's worth it in the end, even if like it fucking sucks at the same time. How am I gonna make her hair like fit this thing I'm trying to do? It's actually getting a little too crazy up top. This isn't supposed to be here. I'm probably gonna let me reduce some of the higher stuff, because like it probably should be confined to like the lower sides, the lower parts. Lower side. I'll figure it out, don't worry. I'm getting to it. I do want some of them, I guess, the drawing, it isn't quite so pointed upward, is it? I don't know, figure it out. Blah, blah. We're getting there. It's also experimentation. It doesn't have to follow the reference one-to-one. If I like something here while I'm doing this, then I'll keep it. Big part of this. It's always, there's a lot of experimentation involved. Except when it comes to trying to show people on YouTube Shorts stuff in super low quality. Don't experiment with that. It's just not worth it.
Hello? I am Barack Obama, and I am a lizard man. I mean, no, I am not. I am not a lizard man.
A lizard man. Barack Obama advocating for following the rules as a lizard man. These are interesting. I don't think this is supposed to be doing this, really. I'm not really into the way I'm doing that there. It is really funny to look at Facebook Marketplace car listings sometimes. I'm pretty sure like I saw a car with like a Mako paint job. because it's like a color that it shouldn't be. Like I've never seen. It's like a banana yellow. You like never see cars in banana yellow. And it's definitely did not come in that color. Frogger. N64 controller's analog stick was giving out, so you gave it to them for repairs. Frogger. Banana yellow Mazda, a fucking Miata. Oh boy, the banana mobile, the banana. God, jealous. I don't know if there's any non-car people here, but those are like little. Well, I mean, I was talking about it the other day, I guess, but the Miata is the tiny little sports car with the funny like pop-up bug eye headlights that shows up sometimes, and people have like funny music to it. People like make it. People will like do a video of it, drive around, and be like beep 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 beep, because it's like a tiny little like baby car. I love how like in the newer ones, they were like, oh no, everybody sees our car as a tiny little baby car. It's like how Nintendo tried to market Mario as like being badass in the early 2000s. They like now try to market the Miata as being like this aggressive fucking sports car when it's like still like a tiny little baby car. Too low profile and hit a bad bump and gave up. The fuck? What is fucking one bad bump and the whole thing went down? Stupid. Well, you just have to watch out for that if you're going to be driving a car like that. All I can say. Oh yeah, GTA 5. We're talking about cars and the GTA 5 music playing. Actually, it's more like a GTA 4 probably. I'm not sure if this is too symmetrical or not. I don't like how it slopes. I really hate how it slopes. It's not good. It needs to like just go straight down and then like jut out. But also kind of needs to like gradiate somehow. It's hard to explain. I can't really like put my finger on the best way to do it. Put my finger on isn't really the right term for that either, but that's okay. Can't be gradiated. Broken a bunch of pipes at the bottom. Oh no. Oh good lord. Transmission fluid in the brake cylinder type of shit. At least it wasn't because some fucking idiot like put the wrong fluid in it and then sold it to some unsuspecting person on Craigslist. Some fucking idiot. That's kind of how my one of my other the car that I crashed died. I think did I tell this story? I don't know. The only time I've ever crashed a car, I overcorrected on the highway and went into the ditch in the middle. And I had cruise control on, so I was cruising in the ditch. And it was horrifying. And as I was going through this ditch at 70 miles an hour, I like hit like a culvert or something that I don't even remember seeing. Like, I mean, the grass was really tall, so who knows? It was like fall. And the car went up and then boom down again. And that was the end of it. That's when it came to a stop. I don't know if I was in control, if I like tried to control the car at any point during that. I just remember screaming my fucking head off. That's it. While I was playing fucking Are We Human or Are We Dancer. It's so stupid. It's okay, that song wasn't really ruined for me, but I don't really listen to it that much anymore, so, so maybe a little bit. Because I'd already had nostalgia for that song. So stupid. I shouldn't be trying to extrude inwards on this, I'm gonna make it into a mess. No, I kind of do want to extrude inwards. No, no, no. Da 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 da. Oh, that's what I want to do. Mark Sharp. There we go. The material being pink is kind of weird. Because I set to viewport display as pink. So that's, I guess it's something I could undo if I really am bothered by it, but whatever. Bit of a pain sometimes, I guess. Can I bridge the gap here? Bridge edges, bridge edge. Nope. Follow balls. I could always extrude and merge, I guess. Create a triangulum. It's fine. Oh, this was also organized very poorly earlier, and I rearranged it. The mesh was in the wrong place. It wasn't supposed to be there. Shit was getting all fucked up because of it. I hadn't been paying any attention. Whoop. This shit is so tough. Ugh. It's just gonna be me messing with this the whole stream, pretty much. I kind of want it to be there. Like, I want the angle of the bangs to be right there, but I don't know that, like, I can do that. I mean, I could always narrow it on that side. Same. Very good music. I want her eye to be at least partially covered. There is a pack that lets you put the eye in front, but it's like depending on the material, so that you don't have to do it in the render settings of Blender, which is a pain in the ass. But I don't really want to buy that right now, because that would be another thing I have to buy, and I just bought AutoRig Pro. Buying all this shit for my hobbies. Well, I mean, at least I'm buying it for my hobbies. Shit, pretty much everything that I'm using right now to do this stuff is like a gift of some form or other. I guess other than my laptop. I got this laptop about a year into streaming. I used to stream on a different laptop. And that one, I kind of fucked it because I think I shorted it out one time when I was trying to fix something inside it because I was stupid. I should have known better, and I did something dumb. I did some dumb shit. Killed it. Bunch of programs for hobby work, yeah. I don't buy stuff for hobby things too often. Even my Stream Deck is like a gift. People are always asking me what I should put, like, what do I want for birthday or Christmas or whatever. I'm just like, I don't fucking know. And then I'm like, oh well, I guess I could get some new thing for a hobby or whatever. My AirPods were a gift too, though. They've been extremely practical. I use them literally every day. for like a year now. Actually, shit, I got these like right before I went to California, so that was like 2 years ago. I've been using these every day for like 2 years. Shit, I wonder when they're gonna give out on me. That'd fucking suck. Can I fill this? No, none of the above. It just does not care. You used to learn assembly and make your own little Game Boy game. Shortcut thing to open your apps. I would. That's neat. I would never buy a Stream Deck only for that purpose. I'll be real. I would not have asked for a Stream Deck if I wasn't streaming. I know you can do lots of things with it. I don't care. I think, to me personally, it only makes sense if like I'm using it for streaming, because I wouldn't use it for like much else. Not criticizing your decision, but that's just how I kind of approach it. Oh my god, the knobs and everything, that's fucking crazy. That's more fancy than the one I've got. I got the scissor key one. It's nice, but like for Christmas this year. I used to have like the 6-button one. And I just gave that to my sister at Christmas because I was like, well, I'm getting the nicer one anyway, so I asked her if she had use for it, and she was like, yeah. I got it as a gift too, so I was basically regifting it. I'd already bought her something for Christmas. Discount with the XLR mic. Not sure, why not? Everybody be getting into the streaming sphere. You gotta get your streaming gear. Pretty sure that the people who like started streaming just because they were stuck inside during COVID, like most of them stopped doing that a couple years ago at minimum. If not the moment that some of them could leave the house. The macros for other stuff. Of course, yeah, there's a million things you can do. I was trying to find like an extension for a specific thing on Stream Deck. I can't remember exactly what it was. Oh, I was looking for like something to control my system devices. I like wanted like device control or something, and I like searched for device control in the plugins, and it came up with like a plugin that looked like it was meant for like a chemical processing plant. Like you would buy a Stream Deck and it would like tell you the status of all your like tanks and shit, and like the temperature and all sorts of stuff. The only other time I've seen something like that was the time that my company filmed in a chemical processing plant, because they were doing like a fucking video about their company or whatever, promo video thing. And we went into this room and there were like all these fucking screens everywhere and all these like monitoring things. It was like one of those like live infographic programs up on the screen that looks like it's from 1995. Extremely utilitarian thing, but like I think that particular Stream Deck plugin was meant to work with something like that. Plugins, other programs like Wardo. Oh, that's for your thing. That's that because yours is not actually Stream Deck brand. So there's a Wardo plugin for that thing. That's nice. That's good. The good compatibility. Stream Dock. That's so goofy. Where's the Stream Dock plugin? You don't want to know. Trust me, you don't want to know. Her head is too high. I'm gonna move her body up anyway, so that's probably fine, but I'll have to like move some of this shit out of the way. It sounds like Kiki is going crazy in the other room or something. She's like scratching at something. I'm not sure what she's scratching. Streaming dog. Should call it the stream poop deck. I'm gonna have to go in on this just a bit. So much extra room. These are like identical. These are the same. These are in the same place. And because it's 3D, they kind of have to be, but also like the fact that I can see the grid on this one is fucking me up like a lot. Like I can't get a good sense of what it's doing for some reason. Like my brain is just not processing it at all. So every time I like look at it, I'm like really confused. Don't do that. Hang on. This is random, but I need to like try new Chinese places because my Chinese place is so fucking expensive now. Sick of it. Though it kind of seems like the another place that I found is also very expensive. They look like their food's better, so what? Last 12 years they haven't changed the price or anything, because like the fucking one that I go to raised the price like 1,000,000,000%. It went from being like $20 an entree to like $30 an entree. It's like stupid. Makes me angry. Why the fuck can't I draw a line between these? I'm losing my mind. I just want to draw a line between these. I just want to cut this right here. Why won't it do this? Why is it doing that shit? Fuck off. Actually go fuck yourself. You suck. Fuck you. You are pissing me the fuck off. I'm gonna fucking do this. What the fuck? Oh my god. Pissing me off. Can I do anything to split this shit? Because this is pissing me off like so much. I'll do it this way. We'll just manually do it. Stupid piece of shit. I'll just build 2 triangles. It was literally triangulating itself. And it's like, no, you can't do that. Fine, I'll do it myself. Fine, I'll do it myself. There we go. God, when the fuck did that movie come out? Fine, I'll do it myself. And they fucking took like 8 years to make the sequel. Stupid. I need another one here. I don't know if this is gonna let me split. A lot of triangulation going on here. Oh, that does let me split. Thank God. Getting sick of this nonsense. Whoa, don't need that. I'm just trying to turn this off. There we go. No, before. I'm talking about the one where they had the teaser at the end. Where he says that line specifically. I don't remember which movie that was. No, before. Mesh. What if I like just like select it and then object? I'm forgetting how to. Is it? No. No. I don't know how to search. I forgot how to search the menus. I'll just have to find it manually. I had to triangulate it, but I forgot how. I never use that option, so. I wish Taco were here. Taco would know it instantly. Triangulate faces. It's probably too many. Actually, I'm gonna go back. It's okay. Thank you. And watch after Iron Man 3. I swear it was like one of those movies, like Iron Man 3 or some shit. I don't know how I could not like not finish that series. Like the people who were like, oh yeah, I didn't watch after that point.
From Microsoft, the new version of Windows that brings your PC to life. Experience the best. Experience
These. That's a 2018 joke. Oh, recently, okay. It's quite a thing recently. There is no way, like, even if I like sat down and decided I was gonna watch all those movies again, I would not watch past Endgame. There's no point. I don't give a fuck. Where's High? Oh, him. Every single MCU movie. What, all the way up to present day? So I had to watch like all the shitty ones too. They're not all shitty, goddammit. They're not all shitty. I don't care what people say. Oh, Joss Whedon is a sex pest, but like, they're not complete dog shit, okay? They were fun. They were better than some shit, you know? Fuck you. Me out here, I enjoy like Marvel movies and cars, like a weirdo. Well, some. Not all of them. But in both cases. Looking weirdo. The fuck kind of, you aren't even one of us. You aren't part of this generation. You're too old. You enjoy that shit? DC animated. Oh, I see. I don't know. It was something like an experience though, watching those movies get released and then going and watching them in the theater with everyone. My brother really wanted to see like the Shaolin or whatever the hell it was that came out after Infinity War, and I was like, I really don't want to see that, but I'll go because you want to go. I didn't tell him that really, but I wasn't super enthusiastic about it. I was hoping he would like get the hint that I wasn't super interested, but since he really wanted to go see it, it was just like, you know, it was just okay. It was like whatever. I didn't feel like the stakes were there because they had a whole like fucking stakes thing they'd been doing for all those years, and then they just fucking they blew their load, and that was it. DC-vember. The proper pun. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, I guess you guys were talking about that a little bit. You guys tried to get me to watch something or whatever fuck, I think. I was like, no. I'm sorry, I don't think that stuff usually isn't my cup of tea. I think whatever that one Batman show is kind of neat, but like I've watched as an adult, I have watched some animated stuff. Like I watched Clone Wars. I went through all of that. I watched it in fucking like chronological order, which is stupid because they give you all these like the background into all these like clone troopers and shit, and then you have to watch all that shit before you watch like the actual show. It's stupid. I don't know why the fuck I watched that. That was dumb. I don't ever want to do something like that again unless it's like One Piece and it's one pace. It was really dumb. The fact that I watched it like that. It's fucking Reddit ass goddamn watch order. It makes no sense. It's like, why would you fucking want to watch this shit in chronological order. It like removes some context for some stuff. You're like getting this out of context shit. It's kind of, I mean, if you know Star Wars already, it's like, well, that's kind of interesting, but it's not relevant in any way at the beginning of the fucking show. Superman film that came out after the animated series is really good. Jindy Clone Wars, yes. That's good too. Yeah, I saw that. I saw that as well. That one's really awesome. I love the pacing in that. Oops. The narrative bullshit that they have in the animated show is that tickles my funny bone though. That's the kind of like nonsense that like I was originally gonna make Ara's first story about before she got split off and she no longer had her own separate universe thing. It tickled my narrative funny bone. Even though it was like a kid's show. I would just get like blasted and watch it. But I also watch shit like Neon Divide, so... Narrative sophistication. Like how you spelled Genity. Really interesting way. It took me a second to like parse what you were saying. I thought it was like Jindai, like some kind of race, some Glupshido. Like who are the Jindai? The pod racing champions, the Jindai. Anakin never meets Grievous ever. It was going to wait until episode 3. CGI Clone Wars ever. Anakin never meets Grievous ever because they don't physically meet until episode 3. Yeah. This is cartoonish ways. Yeah, they're literally on his ship. There's like an entire fucking episode where they're like on his ship. I didn't even think about that at the time, which is really fucking funny. No, I think now that I'm thinking about it. They get on his fucking ship, I think. Don't they? I swear to God they do. Like in the fucking animated show. It's so dumb. So stupid. I don't have anything else to say about that. I don't think. I don't got nothing else in my brain pain about that. But I am thinking about. Let's change the subject here. Because I want to get a car that is not going to be a hybrid. It's in multiple skirmishes. That's so funny. Because I want to get a car that isn't a hybrid and is going to have like dog shit gas mileage. And kind of just in a general sense, I kind of want to try out, mostly because like Ash has been doing it. I want to get an electric scooter and try it out. There's bird scooters are a thing in my city. So I'm thinking I might like try riding one around a bit. I'm gonna have to get like a helmet though. I've got like a route to my workplace that I've planned out that I could take because it's not that far. It'd be stupid to be driving my car back and forth to that every day. I'm gonna be scooting. I figure on like most days it'd make the most sense. Again, all these plans that I'm making right now are dependent on whether or not like the situation changes at work, so scoot the burbs. Shit, nobody has made that joke. In the fucking, I'm surprised. I just realized no one has made that joke about this particular guy, about Ash and his scooter. I've like not heard anyone making that joke. It's that dated at this point. That's crazy. You were dating yourself with that one. Next you're gonna say Kapusi. You gotta start talking about Valeni and shit. I mean, I was there for that when it happened. I'm just saying, it's like, because of the cyclical nature, not really cyclical nature, but like the ever-changing nature of like stuff like that and in jokes and whatnot. It just, time moves on. It's always funny, like, there was a dude, that Jabronis Michael dude that I have watched for many years. I've gotten to know a lot of his memes over time and whatever. And one time he was at a con with one of his mods, like streaming it. And his mod was the camera person. And the mod was trying to like push these like fucking 5-year-old memes. And I was like, what the fuck, dude? It's like, my guy, you need to move on. Like, I'm sorry, but like, it's just how, it's just the nature of time and stuff. It's unfortunate. Unfortunately, I had to come to terms with that at one point. I'm not saying like you have to stop saying those forever, but like, Zagresh, oh my god. The other day, oh my god, this was actually months ago now. I was watching Uwo Slab's stream, and some guy was like, make a combustible lemon. And he like stopped and he was like, dude, you gotta like move on, man. Like, it's you're washed, dog. It's so fucking funny. It's like, if you're still talking about combustible lemons, like he was like, I love Portal, but if you're still talking about combustible lemons in fucking 2025, it's like, like what the fuck? Kitty. I feel like that's the sort of people that like, if I were to like find people with similar interests to me in person, I feel like I would run into people that are still saying combustible lemons and shit. I'd be like, haha, yeah, haha. Yeah, wow, you're still stuck in the past, haha. It's like it reminds me of the radio host that I would listen to who like never left the 80s. It was like 2015 and he was still like mentally in the 80s. Dude developed and solidified his entire personality in like 1987. Sad bear meme. What is this, like the... You're not talking about like an advice animals thing. That'd be fucking horrifying. Nobody's brought back advice animals. Those are still like ancient. Scumbag Steve retro. Nobody brings that shit up. People are always doing the derp and derpina fucking thing, but nobody ever brings up like Scumbag Steve or any of that crap. There's a subreddit that's called literally Advice Animals, and it was like where they posted all that crap for many, many years. That was like a super fucking popular Reddit for many years. I would always see people talking about it, and I'd be like, oh, it's a hive of like stupid dumb fucks. I'm sorry, it was really, that's how I felt about it. It was so aggressively millennial. It was like the fucking crux of millennial culture. And I mean, nowadays there's other places. Yes, I know. Why are you linking this? It's still active. I'm sure it's still active with 40-year-olds that are like the funniest people. If the fucking talking about politics uploaded to the top. God. Oh my god. They're all the top posts are just politics. I'm sorry, but like, There's more to life than politics as well, and it's not surprising to me that a bunch of Reddit millennials would be like obsessed with making memes about politics all the time. It's not that I disagree with them, because I don't, but usually when I see shit like that, it's like a certain subsection of like people who are very, very like they're brain rotted in a certain kind of way. There's like different forms of brain rot, and that's one of them. No one will ever not make you politics. Oh my god. Kitty. Yeah, because every single day I want to go to my humor forum and read about like murder and death and like injustice. That's what I want to do. Yeah, that's how I want to spend my days, is to always be reading about that shit all the time until I go insane and like do something irrational. I'm sorry. See, I have a very particular stance about these things. Again, don't disagree, but I also think that there's, Kitty, you are in the way of everything. I didn't know how that meme worked and just posted, my ex died and I'm glad. That's amazing. That's actually a peak. That's peak. Even that's dated these days, saying that shit. Just so funny to think about. I think this sharp goes up too high. Clear sharp. I was wondering if there's a guy named Mark Sharp putting down these sharp edges. Whenever you click that, it just calls a guy named Mark Sharp and he has to mark it as sharp. I should make a fucking dumb fucking video about that. This is for you tutorial heads, known as Cade. Here for you tutorial heads today, we have Mark Sharp. What's up, tutorial heads? Ellen here. The king of tutorials. The Blender and Son. Blender and Son. Blender and Son. How many fucking... Whenever they do that shit, I always wonder, like, how many guys they gotta put on the sign. Of, like, 5 dudes. This stinks. I hate this back here. I think it should be a single spike. But I need to, like... Oh, wait. I can still make that symmetrical. Whoa, what is that? The fuck? Oh, it's because it's like... That's weird. There's a guy that I followed a while back from Twitch. Like, I was in the robot tag on Twitch and I found this guy and I thought he was really endearing. He seemed like a nice guy. And he used to stream. He doesn't stream anymore. And I think it's just because, like, I don't know, it might be a mix of things, honestly, because he got really, he was one of the first people to join Blue Sky, and he became like a figure there for a minute. Like a zillion people like were giving him attention, and he's like a little bit like brain rotted in that he never stops like tweeting about politics, like, ever. And he's always like making these like dad jokes about politics, and it's very, it sure is something. It's like, I know there's a guy that I follow on Twitch, also another guy that I follow who's live right now, in fact, who may or may not be part of Vine, may or may not have once been part of Vine Sauce, who is also very politically involved. And even that guy, who's probably the same age as this dude that I followed, is kind of measured in how he talks about it, because he has like taken notice that like constantly talking about politics makes people uncomfortable, you know, in many cases. But like, I don't know, this dude from Twitter, he just I don't know, I'm kind of think he lacks a little bit of self-awareness on that. I don't know. There's a mentality about it where it's like you just gotta, it's part of daily life, so you just gotta confront it and talk about it constantly. But it's like, man, I don't know, there's a time and place, sort of. There's also like, you know, like wanting to like take a breather from it. I mean, I guess time and place is what I'm talking about. Really though, right now I don't really have a time or place to be saying shit because it's so like, you know. Anyway, besides the point though, this is weird. That's one issue about it right now. I just think it's not a good idea to be constantly on that shit. And I don't know how to explain that to some people, like that guy. Be like, hey, like, maybe like chill just a little bit. Because like when you say that, they like, you know, I know what they're gonna say, and they're not wrong, but they're also like kind of losing their minds a little bit, maybe slightly. I got to that point a while ago where I was like so pissed off about politics. I was like having crash outs like every day about it. And that's kind of why I'm the way I am now. Well, I don't think it's like they're necessarily in like a group conversation and bringing it up, but they are constantly like posting about it. Is this too wide? Looks too wide when I look at her from above. Although when I look at this, no, this is the same proportions. This is correct. I kind of wonder if the side of the face is right. I'm not sure why I feel like talking about this particular subject right now. I guess it's just like kind of a general like, how do you explain to some people that are like really taken into this like sphere of only like ever wanting to think and talk about like this particular thing, it feels like they're not able to enjoy life because there's nothing to enjoy about life because everything sucks. And it's like, it's hard to explain that it's like kind of partially an attitude thing too. Because there's like I'm fully convinced that there is there's a lot of people out there that just want you to be as like miserable all the time for their own profit and gain, or because they're miserable or something. And like, it's kind of like a trap you end up falling into. There's like a lot of people who stand to profit off of people being miserable. So that's kind of how I justify it, is like, I don't want to give them any energy because I feel like I'm like paying their bills almost. Deal with this week. And not being miserable. Yeah. That's exactly the type of shit that I'm talking about, is like, I think that it makes more sense to stay sane so that if something does happen directly to you or the people you care about, you can like move out of the way, you can protect yourself and those you care about, you know? You know, you pay attention to it, you watch it, but like, it's more important that you like do what you can for the people that you care about. I think there's a lot of terrible things that go on, and like, you can't save everyone and everything. I don't know. Some people really want to, and I get it. You just have to be there for those you care about first. And if you're like not, if you're in like a mental place where you're like what is the point of me even being here, then like that's kind of what they want you to think. That's kind of where they want you to go. That's where these particular type brands of toxicity want you to go, you know? They kind of want you there. They want you to be thinking like that, if you ask me. I don't know. I also feel like sometimes the way that I talk about this stuff can be kind of like, I don't know though. Could I be doing more? Yeah, probably. I don't really want to put myself in harm's way either though. Because, you know, it's like, there's so much stuff that's happened. I don't need to get into it, but like, especially recently, it's like, Jesus fucking Christ, you know? It did kind of get me a bit. I've been desensitized about a lot of things lately, but like a recent incident really was just kind of like, damn, Jesus. One of the recent ones that happened. I feel like this is me talking about it in like the least like direct way possible, because I'm not trying to like say any names or talk about any particular things, because it's just that bad right now. It's that bad. It's so bad. But it's better to just be doing what you do. Keeping your head on your shoulders. Blah. Yeah. And it feels like a meat grinder when they do it like that. It feels like they're trying to, like, you're being used. If you're not being used for one thing, you're being used for another when it's like that. And it's like, man, a little bit. There's a little bit of that. I'm sure that there's people that mean good. Plenty of people that mean good. And I certainly, I understand it completely. But it does feel like there's also a section of people that just want to use you they just want to use you. So, as a means to an end. And I'm talking about a heavy ass topic right now, aren't I? Is that the damn advice animals thing got me on this? That's so stupid. People also say that Reddit is AstroTurf to hell, so that's probably part of the advice animal thing, is that that's literally just an AstroTurf, so... I think that my mentality about this whole thing is not totally uncommon. That's cute. You gotta stay alive so that, like, when eventually people explode and burn out or whatever the hell, you can be there to, like, pick up the pieces and, like, bring maybe some rationality to the table, I guess. Because it sure is fucking irrational right now, especially not in the people, like, in any direction, really. And you're not gonna get that. It's just not gonna happen. It sure as fuck doesn't seem like it. At least, I don't know. That's my... Maybe I'm not entirely... No, I don't think I'm wrong in saying that. I think I might be right in saying that. It's kind of just irrational and stupid right now. There's been a lot of irrationality though for a long time. The internet has made it like really fucking bad. Shit, I remember doing in college, way the fuck back when I first started college, one of my prereq courses was like a writing course or something. It was like an English writing or literature, not literature. It was like some kind of writing course. And they had us do an essay on like a current event thing. And I did an essay on Gamergate. I had no idea I had no idea. I was just like, this is some stupid internet drama that I know about, so I'm going to write about it because I know about it. I wish it had stayed stupid internet drama, you know? It's funny how people don't really know the origins of all this shit, too. It's kind of crazy. I think that's how some people get sucked in, though, is they don't know like where it all started, where it all came from, and why it's happening like this. They're just confused, shocked, and like scared, whatever, and you just get pulled in. Absolutely fucking insane that a fucking game getting a good review because the reviewer fucked the developer, like, kicked off the most insane nonsense on a global scale that I've ever seen in all of history. And then people talk about fucking the other thing that happened with those quote unquote the files that I won't get into. That other thing with the platform that is that has 4 of something. Yada yada. I won't talk about it. I don't think that's a kind of an that's more of an exaggeration than what I just said. Expectations of the internet are already gone. And expectations? What expectations? That shit was out the window during the eternal September. Before I was even alive. Fucking eternal September, and the shit happened before I was ever like even conceived. It's so fucking funny. Yeah, I was born in the shit. I was born in the shit. It is what it is. It is what it is. It simply is. That's how I fucking process all this stuff. Because I haven't been alive since like the middle of the last century. I haven't had to witness all these crazy things happening. I was just fucking dumped right into it. And it is desensitization. Get owned. Get obliterated by your own lack of being able to process something. I don't fucking know what I'm talking about. Heavy ass fucking conversation. Excuse anybody who might be lurking and just like listening, like, what the fuck is he talking about? My apologies. I'm always intentionally vague about this stuff because I really, really, really don't want to fucking say, like, drop names and start talking about specific things because it will make me go nuts. I will actually shut shit down if we do that. Yeah, plenty of people these days. Plenty of people around these days came like years after. They fucking popped into existence years after all that shit went down. And that's really where a lot of this kicked off. That's where that's the seeds of some of it. Well, not quite the seeds. The seeds were planted like even like way before then, but still. Kind of inherent to the system is what I like to say, but we won't get into that. Just simply the nature of things. The nature of what they wanted to make. Anyway. And it continues and it continues, and then just the fucking sun keeps rising and setting for some reason. So, you know, just don't worry about it too much. Here, what was it? Did I ever add that video? There's a really good video that's relevant right now. There's a really good video. Can I like, I don't know if I can, oh, if I played in VLC, I might be able to. Didn't I like, I did. I don't know if I added this to random videos. I don't know if I re-encoded this. Hang on a second, let me open it in VLC real quick. I want to show you very relevant video for this extremely serious conversation that we're having. Don't worry if you hear something. You did not hear anything. Thank God. Okay. We should, you know, I need to put this on the movie screen. I think I've got it on the images screen right now. Do I have the images screen? Yeah, I have. I think it's here. I think it might be here. No? Is it not here? Fuck me. Fuck my life, dog. Fuck my life. Fuck my chud life. Oh, it's here. Cool. Okay, never mind. It's in the movie scene. It is in the movie scene. We don't have to go to the images scene. I kind of got rid of the images scene because it kind of sucks. Here. It's really dark. We'll just live with it like that. It's just really dark. Don't worry about it. Check this shit out. Very serious conversation about life and politics and stuff. I just want to say, people have been saying this shit forever. People have been saying this. Oh my god, he's so quiet, I can't hear him. Dude, you are too quiet. I literally cannot even hear you. I can't even hear this guy. He's screaming and I can't hear his ass. Look at him. Look at this man. Look at this man. Hang on a second. I have to pause my music so we can actually hear this guy. Let me turn up the volume.
You must think I'm crazy! You must think I'm right out of my mind! I'm perfectly sane! And if you think that I'm crazy, it is you, not I!
Who is the crazy one? I cut it off a little early there when I took that clip, but that's okay. See, that is my response. Oh, sorry, the music is very loud. Let me turn that down. Okay. It is you, not I. Cap off that conversation. Let's see. I don't know if I ever added that. That was supposed to go in random videos. That is from like a parody show. There's multiple episodes of it too. I saw another one of them last night. Great Sphinx was showing it on Gongo, and it's like the funniest shit ever. That guy just talks like that the entire time. There's like an intro.
This dog is
wait. There's an intro where he's like, he just sits there and he says words for a really long time. He's like, like that. Because he's like talking about there being a cataclysm and how there's going to be mutants everywhere, and that's his whole thing, is that there's going to be an apocalypse and there's going to be mutants everywhere. And my point here is that there were actually people like that back in like the 80s when he was making that. There were serious people like this guy. He's not serious. It's a parody. They say so like right in the middle of the thing. Oh, it is a random video. It is in here. So if you redeem that enough times, you might get it. It's a really good one. Oh, I love this song, actually. Oh shit, I hope there's a hole in here I gotta patch. I forgot. Anyway, that's my take on politics. Whatever what that guy was saying. At the end of the day, it all comes down to that. People were mad they passed DUI laws. Yeah. God, this hair is so complicated. I always forget how fucking hard it is to actually model this shit. I mean, it isn't really hard. I'm just clicking on shit until it looks right, but like... Kitty. It's like so complicated. But I'm gonna have to take a break. I got too hydrated. I'm like overly hydrated now. Voodoo. Kitty. It's kind of funny. My boss is always looking at the news and shit because he's old and always looking. There's a little difference here between like staying informed and always looking. I don't know. I think he's gotten used to like crazy shit and whatever, but he's always complaining about it anyway. Every time I plug my phone in, it like fucks up the tracking. It's so interesting. And I don't know. I guess it's just, I don't know. It's because he's been fucking through that shit that he's like, oh well, it doesn't matter anyway. Not gonna bring it up. He's very much like a Democrat though. Or a liberal. Anyway, I won't talk about that anymore. We're done talking about that. A liberal. Such a funny word, that one. A liberal. Fucking goofy ass. Kitty. I don't think it's political, but wrong. I only drink soda like that guy. There was a dude that I was on a forum with when I was a teenager who, like, I told him I drank tap water and he freaked the fuck out because he said tap water was absolutely disgusting and he only drank like Coke. But he was also like probably 14, so like being a soda addict, yeah. He was like, no, that's disgusting. What is wrong with you? It was really funny. Mesh clear sharp. I'm gonna clear all sharps. Probably a bad idea, but what a kitty. Wow, there's a kitty on my desk. She looks fucking weird like this. Smooth face. What are you doing, kitty? What are you chewing on? Are you chewing on the napkin? You're trying to chew on. She's just being a silly little freaking kitty. She's being all silly. She's like laying there, like chewing and being kitty-like. What a kitty. The kitty. The kitty cat. The kitty cat. The kitty cat. She's just a girl. She's a little kitty. There's your napkins. Eat the napkin. I don't think eating paper is gonna hurt her too much. Eating plastic, no. But paper or plastic? I need to merge her bangs with her hair, actually, I think. And I also need to create this right here. That widow's, not really a widow's peak. It's not really a widow's peak, but it's kind of like that. Widow's peak is the opposite thing. That's like when you have like bangs that go like doo-doo, like the hair vents, kind of. Kitty. The kitty cat. The kitty cat. What are you doing, kitty cat? What are you doing? What you doing? What you doing, kitty? The Vegeta hairline, the big M. The syndrome hairline. A big BS. Alright, I gotta give her shoulders. I'm probably gonna have to separate this again so I don't have so much shit going on. She's making my mouse move all over the place on the other PC. She's like sitting on the mouse pad. What a kitty. What a silly kitty. Ooh. What are you doing, kitty? This is my cat input device, my feline input device. I'm modeling. Using the cat controller to model right now. Wow, look at it go. Whoa. Sorry, I'm gonna freak you guys out. Oh, she's gonna fucking bite me. She's starting to roll over because she's sick of me. What are you doing? What are you doing? I'm trying to use the keyboard. No, she's like smacking at my hand. It is 5 o'clock, which is usually her dinner time, but I'm gonna wait 30 minutes because I'm not gonna be eating for like at least 45 right now. This is all linked together. Oh, that makes sense. All right, one of the most annoying things I'm gonna have to do is this right here actually has to get deleted. This section right here, the upper section where her boobs are, it gets deleted. I'm deleting her tits. This is such an aggressive word. I don't know why I said that. Jeez, I am removing the boobs. The boobs are being removed. The boobs. Alerta, boob removal in progress. Oh my god, I forgot I filled in all this crap under here. Because it was all weird. There was like weird shit happening when it was like rigged. So I like filled in all the polygons under here. Like all of them. Oh yeah, and there's also some weird stuff here. See, she has no shoulders to speak of. Also no boobs. I'm not going to be adding any boobs because what the fuck's the point of that? But I will be adding a shirt and shoulders. I also got to move all this stuff up, but that's later. Also, choker should probably get a little bit thinner. Can I like normal? Yeah, it's not really the perspective I was looking for there. Can I like view? Is there like a viewpoint that I could get that would make this work? It's not gonna scale in the correct direction if I do this right now. Actually, default, and then I'll go back to scale because it's not gonna stay if I'll try normal. Based on the center, so Shift S, and then one of these guys. Locking the SA, you'll still be here. Thank you for lurking. I'm gonna try to go for 2 hours, but we'll see. It's been a quiet. Thank you for stopping by. It's otherwise been a very quiet stream. I'm not really sure. I should probably raid that person. I just saw somebody go live that has like raided me like multiple times, and I've never had the opportunity to raid them. I should probably raid them, even if it is like one of those days where people don't expect me to be here, so they're not looking for me. Why is the quality set so low on this stream I got up over here? There we go. That's better. I set to like 460p or some shit, 480p. Oh wait, I need that to go from the cursor. Okay. And then pull it out like this. And then I also want to take this line in here. I gotta take this guy. Hello, Glaze. Topic is hard. Literally just woke up. I'm glad you could pop by. Yay! Thank you, Cade. Cade gets credit for you popping by. Get owned. You missed. Here, I'll show it again. Why the hell not? It's not that hard to turn the camera back on. It's gonna be a little dark though now. Here, you missed. You made me buy it, so you get to see it. It arrived today. It's here. Are we, is it attached? Hang on a second, let me check. Let me check, make sure my, my camera's on. Where the fuck is this thing? It is, oh, I'm stupid, I just can't see because it's like really dark. Here. Oh my gosh, it's so dim. It's so dim. I think it's because it's keying black. I think that's what's going on here. Oh no, it's not. Well, that's weird. It's just really dark. Sorry, it's really dark in here. The sun's starting to go down here. Let me open my... Let me make it a bit brighter in here. I had the blinds tilted because the sun was like in my eyes. There she is. Ooh. The focus is bad. Let me fix the focus so you can see this properly. 1 sec. Oh, there we go. There we go. Fucking YouTube's bullshit. With their gun, their special edition little gun and shit. Goofy shit. Yes, here at last. Interesting microphone. Faith action figure. God, I wish. I mean, there is the painted Faith 3D print that I still have up on my shelf. Might have him do another one at some point, but like kind of keep the paint minimal because I feel like minimal paint would be better. The U2's beans. Oh, is it what? Where? I don't even see it. Didn't notice the detail. Oh, the eyebrows are done in the U2's like fucking weird eye thing style that they do. I see. I didn't pay attention to that either. That's fucking dumb. Yeah, no, I get it now. I mean, I guess it makes sense if you want to avoid like having that particular look. Wow, kitty. What a silly kitty. Silly kitty. The silliest kitty. Is the girl reading this? Kitty. Yeah, fuck this thing. Throws it straight in the trash. Straight in the garbage. Garbaggio. Garbaggio. Garbaggio Armani. I gotta model her shoulders. She don't got no damn shoulders on that model, so we have to give her shoulders. Or the thing about the rig that we were doing yesterday. The cat is in the box. Repeat, the cat is in the box. She can't fit in it mostly because she's too damn big. It's like a tiny box. It's like trying to shove herself into that box. The cat has entered the box. Repeat, the cat has entered the box. This is not a drill. She's all over the place. She's just bouncing off the damn walls. This creature. Strange little creature. The hair's not quite done. I'm just moving on for now. This bang, I want to merge it in with this, but I don't want to like remove the symmetry yet. I mean, maybe I could slice off the top of the head and do it or something, and then like kind of. Yeah, well, it's still got to like know that it's supposed to join in with the other one though. Friggin' goofy ass. She's too short, by the way. Her body is too short. We're gonna be changing that as well. Oh, whoops. I actually have to like, it's kind of fucking crazy, but I actually think I need to like detach like all this stuff. How much of this do I have to take out? I think like if I do this, it takes the entire leg. And the best way to select is lasso tool from here. And then I want to detach it at like this point actually. So I want to like even take these guys. Don't I? Or is that too low? No, I want to take it from there. Yeah. So like do oops. Split. Then I want to move it up a bit. Are you chew? No, don't chew on that. That's an important piece of equipment. The chewist. I was chewing on shit. She just loves chewing on shit. Chewer. Isn't that like a Japanese guy that like makes art on Twitter and shit? Oops, I forgot the eyes. Shit. Wait, how? Oh, because it's not attached. Well, he's not even on Twitter. Like, he's on Twitter, yes, but he's also on Blue Sky. There's a guy that goes by like Chewer, and he's like, what is that? Why is that there? I don't understand what that is. Oh, that's her closed eyes. I totally forgot about those. She's gaining height. Her eye style is also changing because of this. Faith is growing taller. I'm adding like a second section to her body. This has to go away, all this crap. This like line here, this belt. And these teeth need to attach into each other now. Why is there just a hole back here? The fuck? How did this happen? That's crazy. Wow, that's crazy. The fuck? Fill. Can I fill this? I'm not gonna say it. You need your sick kicks. Edges. Come on. There we go. That was super weird. I did not like that. This also is like wrong now because this is her lower back, or not, kinda. So that has to like not do that anymore. That's something you imagined. You just imagine that. Get your sick kicks on Route 66. I'm about to change the number of subdivisions on the upper torso to fit the lower torso subdivisions. Man, it's 1:46, but I need to take a really fast break. I forgot to do it earlier. I'm gonna take a 28-second break.
Somebody that I don't know, but you're taking shots at me like it's Patron, and I'm just like, damn, it's 7 a.m. Say it in the street. that's a knockout. But you say it in a tweet, that's a cop out. And I'm just like, hey,
I'll never stay stuck. You
Oh.
sucker.
What cartoon?
Bitch, bitch.
I'm very up close and I'm like fucking swinging the, I'm like swinging the damn scissor blade around like a cane. All right, here we go. I just realized that the Macro Blank just like turned Taylor Swift into a twink for this specific like remix. That's all he did. That's what it feels like. So dumb. Like I've been wondering what the fuck the point of this song is for a while, but it's like I think that's just literally it. It's so stupid.
you are somebody that we don't know. But you're coming,
It's like, what if Taylor Swift were a twink?
you mad. When you could be glad.
Why are you mad when you could be glad?
But you would rather be in the dark age, just making that sign. Must have taken all night.
Where is it?
You just need to take several seats and then try to restore the peace and control your urges to scream about all the people you hate.
Hmm.
Never made anybody less gay, so you need to calm down.
The song's lyrics now that I'm listening to is very interesting. We turned out the lights. I have like a material thing on so she doesn't look like a horrifying flesh golem. It's a little weird right now if I turn it on. The voice lower and distorted.
And we see you over there on the internet, comparing all the girls who are killing it. But we figured you out. We all know now. We all got crowns. You need to calm down.
She's gaining more polygons too, unfortunately. Only a few more. I'm gonna try to keep it as low poly as possible. I want to keep the faceted look of the original though. On that one at least, on the original one. I probably should redo the face of the original, but like with a bit, like the looking down needs to be changed up a bit. For example, because it's just really bad right now. Make it heavier. Oh no. Maybe in terms of VR chat's stupid, like, ow. Maybe in terms of VR chat's dumb way of fucking processing models. I need to not have this down here. This is stupid. Hang on. Oops. Didn't mean to do that. There we go. You know, I definitely know who I'm gonna send you guys to when I'm done here. That is so far out. I don't think that goes there. Well, actually kind of does, but like, I don't know. This is going to be her like actual like torso eventually. Oh, I need to stitch all of the rest of these together. So the waistline right now is a little bit like extreme. The back, for example, is also not quite right. And this is weird too. This isn't supposed to be like this. But because it's coming off the hips. Because this used to be the hips. It's a little odd. I feel like she's gotten wider. I did kind of increase her wideness a little bit. Now I'm gonna take this entire section and I'm gonna like narrow it slightly. What? Oh, no. There we go. I gotta keep my window open when I'm watching Neon Divide tonight. There's something about like having that crisp outside air rolling in while I'm watching that gives me nostalgia. Like I'm like smelling it. I'm feeling and smelling it right now because I left my windows open. It's a nice day today. Outside air. You understand. Individual origin. No. We'll do. Yeah. I did median point. Nice buds. Nice and warm today. You live in Florida. It's nice and warm every day. Except for like last week. I guess sometimes it's like muggy and warm. Oh, you're getting new earbuds? Did you mention that? I think you did. And boop. I may do more of this tonight on my own. So it may be a part of the process that you miss, unfortunately. Sorry about that. This is a little bit of a self-indulgent thing. Sometimes it's like just nice for me to disassociate and do nothing but model. In like a place where I'm not expected to like talk. What you want about? Okay, we're getting there. That's weird. Hang on. No, I'll figure it out. Shoulder update. Yeah, she's getting shoulders now. So now I don't have to like drag the fucking shoulder controllers like way out in order to give her shoulders. The original Faith looks way more like a silly little cartoon compared to this one. Though I don't know, maybe I will, like, there might be like things where like the cartoon though. Sega Saturn, yeah, she is. Yeah, finally we're moving into the fucking Space Channel shit that I'm supposed to be on. Do. I'd like to make some stream-related stuff with this one though, maybe. But she's mostly being made specifically for like this scene thing and like that like a particular song that I want to make with that. And I might be able to just like, well, okay, so I might model a bit of this tonight, but Neon Divide is also tonight, and also Eros is debuting a new model, so I'm probably going to be very distracted by both of those things. Oh, I gotta go to my Oshi's debut. I just gotta be there. My Oshi's debut. Another one that she drew and rigged herself, which is freaking cool. She does that shit. We love to see it every single time. Be normal. It's like a t-shirt. It's like fucking completely nothing. She didn't get one of those like fucking Ferrari ass goddamn models that looks like a fucking... The scary ones. The scary good ones. She can get a terrifying, scary model. Oh yeah. Oh, I'm so scared of women. Oh. So it is a very like casual looking model. People were saying that it would. Apparently, people were telling her that they thought it looked like a gorilla's kind of design. Just cute. That's cute. Well, that's just cute. Actually, wait. I have a better idea. Wait, how do I... No, wait, I can do this. Oh, there's... Why are there shape keys on this? It still has the fucking stupid ass... Hang on. I forgot all this shit has these dumbass fucking face shape keys from the original model. Uh-oh. Hold on a sec. Did deleting those like change a bunch of things? No, I'm not sure what happened back there. Anyway, I can delete these, right? Actually, wait, let's go, we'll delete these guys first. There we go. Just in case. Just in case the order there mattered. Okay, well, she's missing a lot of parts, but this is gonna have to do for now because I'm hungry and I want dinner. I want dinner. Dinner. And then at 6 p.m., so in 30 minutes, I guess, there's that Arrow shit. And then 2 hours after that is Neon Divide. So my whole evening is completely fucking booked. Booked watching bullshit. It would be kind of cool to raid that person. I haven't interacted with them in like a year. And they just started streaming again, but I don't really want to do that because I haven't seen them in forever. This person has raided me multiple times. So, and I have not had the opportunity to raid them because they always stream before me. Consume, I gotta consume some streams. Oh, they're on a BRB right now. Here, I'm gonna delay just a minute so that they can get back. Here, okay, we'll keep modeling for just a minute longer here. I don't want to raid you guys into them and they're like completely just A-okay. Just needs at least one divider in the middle here. What I was gonna do, I was gonna move the waist because the waist isn't quite in the right place. Do a bonus stream. Yes, thank you for being here.
Hello, I do the drawing and I draw myself with my pen, drawing the drawings as a drawer.
As a drawer. That's tough. Double click. Ooh, that's a rare one. I don't know why it's a rare one, but it is. What the fuck? That's weird. Looks right in the front, looks weird in the back. I wish that was possible. I think it might be possible, actually. Man, there's like a whole section, this is stupid, total whiplash topic here. There's a whole section of Neon Divide they haven't even shown yet. There's like a whole part of the map they haven't shown. Like I accidentally got to see some of it because like somebody accidentally wandered into it during one of the episodes. The DM had to get them out of it. I want to see it so bad. But I don't know if I'm going to get to see it with Flounder because Flounder's such a bit character that he fucking never goes on anything cool until he does. God, the fucking normals on this are fucked up. Hack my way in. I'll hack my way in like this is the tutorial video on hacking your way into a closed VR chat session. To epically troll people for YouTube content. Mark Sharp. Normals in this are fuggled. Hang on, let me see if I can do something about that. Normals, recalculate outside. That helped a little bit. Looks a little weird still, though. I don't know why it's so fucking weird looking, but whatever. Ace plus, and you ace percent. Okay. They're no longer on their BRB. It's Sarah Lou. Their name is literally It's Sarah Lou. They've rated me at least once, if not more than that, more times than that. They're playing that Date Everything game, which is kind of fun. It's got some, but it's also got some cool stuff. So here, returning the favor. If you're new here, check out this shit. Check out all this shit. That's every place you can find me that isn't Twitch. So my Blue Sky, my YouTube, my Discord with all the notifications and pings and stuff. I know there's only a couple of y'all on this fucking redo. I appreciate those who are sticking around for it. I know it is what it is, though. It's like I don't get to raid them, so I might as well try to do this today on a day that I don't normally stream. Anyway, thank you all for coming today with you, Pop, just like a stage chatler. Whatever you decide to do, I really appreciate it. Thank you for being here, especially when I was talking about all the doofy shit at like around the 1 hour mark. Oh, we're good. That was a conversation. I wonder if anybody popped in and got immediately scared by like what I was fucking saying. Anyway, I'll see you guys on the collab canvas. On Exemplar's channel tomorrow for Valentine's. I'm gonna do a crack ship. I will reveal right now who it is. I'm gonna do Faith and Aura. They're gonna be drinking a milkshake together, and they're gonna be very confrontational about it, probably because they're a couple of weird freaks. Salt in the wound, get freaking owned for not being here. I don't know if it was your cup of tea anyway. I think it's fine that you missed it. Anyway, I'll see you guys then, and then after that Tuesday will be the next time. Oh, wrong screen. Fuck, wrong screen. Bye-bye.